Hi, sir.
On the blackboard, you are observing a heading: Adaptations in different ecosystem. Page number 131. Unit 9. Class 9 class. Unit 9. Class 9. Adaptations in different ecosystem. All of you open your textbook. Page number 131. And there you see a forest. Just it is growing near the seashore. That is seashore. So this type of forest we observed, they grow near seashores, and those forests are called mangrove forest. They are called mangrove forest. So mangrove forest generally they grow where river is joining the ocean. River is joining the ocean. At that place, these plants are growing and they form as forest. And they form as ecosystem. And these plants, they grow in wetland, wet and saline land. Wet and saline land. Saline means salt water. See what is salt water, no? So at the area, in the area, these plants they generally grow in water. In water, that is saline water. And you know what is a habitat? What is a habitat? Habitat is a place where a living organism they live. Organism they live. For example, Bhavesh is living in his house, and that person is living with his mother, with his father, and also with the brother. And that is called habitat. It is home. So in the same way, all animals they live in their own places. Own places. And they may not change the places until we destroy, we disturb. For example, snakes they live in snake hills. And rabbits they live in burrows. They make burrows in the soil and they live in the burrows. And lions they live in caves. So like that we see animals they prefer to live in certain areas, and that area, that place is called as a habitat. So habitat is a place where organisms they live. So that is called habitat. So we find different habitat for different animals, and they live in that area, and they adjust to live in that area. Here you see, this is mangrove forest, and they are very thick forest. Sundarbans is the biggest mangrove forest in India, and it is habitat for many animals. Many animals. And this forest they grow near seashore where river joins the ocean. And here you see these are the mangrove forest, mangrove plant, and you see green colored structure 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. So in your textbook you are saying what that is rose color structures. They are growing from the water. They may grow up to the 12 centimeters above the water, above the surface. They grow in the soil. And some of the plants are having what root system. They are having root system, and this is the root system, and they are producing what? This is the main root. This is the main root. Again they are producing what? A lateral root, and some of the lateral root they grow up above the soil. And this is the mangrove plant, and these are branches, and this is water on the soil, and these lateral grow above the surface area up to 12 centimeters height. And many lateral roots they grow upwards. Generally roots they grow in the soil, but here many roots they grow upwards. They become aerial. And why they grow above the soil? Why they grow above the water? What is the reason? Only we see such kind of adaptation in case of mangrove, but not all. So here we are seeing neem plant, and little roots are not going upwards. They grow in the soil. They are not become aerial. Why? Why this plant is producing lateral roots are they become aerial, and what is the reason? And reason is this. Here roots also performing what? Respiration. And these are the lateral roots, they grow upward and they are having what? Tiny pores. Small pores are present and these pores are useful for respiration. So plants, they perform respiration through roots. Here roots are going upward for what purpose? For respiration, for to take air. So this way these plants are performing respiration. With the help of these lateral roots, they grow upward. And these roots are called as pneumatophores. The lateral roots which grow upward and they become aerial. They grow above the soil, they grow above the water level. Those roots are called what? Aerial roots. And those roots are called what? Pneumatophores. And those pneumatophores are having what? Pores, small pores. Just like we are having nostrils. With the help of nostrils we are breathing. In the same way, these lateral roots, pneumatophores are having what? Many what? Pores. And these pores are useful for what purpose? Respiration. Bhavesh, these pneumatophores are helpful for what purpose? Respiration. So mangrove plants perform respiration with leaves, with stem, and also roots. Aerial roots. Those roots are called what? Pneumatophores. So this type of adaptation we generally observe in case of mangrove plant. Now I am asking few questions. Be ready. Bhavesh, you please come here. Name the forest which grow near the seashore or where the river joins the ocean. Mangrove. Come here. Mangrove forest, they grow near the seashore where river joins the ocean. And that area is with what? Water, wet area, and it is more saline. Saline means what? It is with the salt water. And name the roots which are these plants are producing upwards. They become aerial. And what is the name we have given? Pneumatophores. They are called pneumatophores. Or aerial roots, or breathing roots. With the help of breathing roots, what they performing? They are performing respiration. So these are the adaptation. Generally we see in observation. We see in case of mangrove plant. These are called adaptation. And these adaptation make the plant to adjust, to live, to survive. So there are areas where sufficient air is not available, and these lateral roots, they grow upwards, they become aerial, they breathe the air that is present in the oxygen that is present in the air. So this way they are performing what? Respiration. Thank you children.